Some users say the binge pipe menu screen is too interactive. BingePipe may not be your traditional streaming service, but we're definitely streaming service adjacent. The roguish outsider that doesn't play by the rules. The undisciplined bad boy that maybe, just maybe, you can change.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No! Just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences, and lucky numbers, and they'll sort through it to find the data I need and keep the leftover details for themselves.
Wow, that sounds great. Looks like I won't need this paperwork. And with the extra time, we can get dinner. Do you like burritos?
I don't know. I'll have to ask BingePipe.
The following BingePipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always... injury or death.
Okay, so it's a bet. If you can get the coolest girl in school to go to prom with you, I'll take a gender studies class that will teach me that women aren't commodities and challenges based on archaic standards of masculinity.
You're on, man!
Yeah! Why can't I cry?
I know you're disappointed, Toby, but just because we found out Grandpa is evil doesn't mean the whole summer has to be ruined.
According to the last census, I'm the fastest gun in the West.
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
The algorithm tells us consumers love upbeat music, so please enjoy thinking about your favorite song while waiting for other players.
Hey kids, do you think reading is fun?
Yeah!
Great! Then help me read this alimony letter from my ex-wife.
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
D is for Deborah, and I wasn't good enough for her.
Greetings, lovers of wildlife. It's me, Rory Cheshire Fenderbridge, professional narrator. When I released my acclaimed, visually stunning 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth, the response was unanimous. Too much death. Who can forget such moments as lions ripping a baby zebra to pieces, or killer whales chasing a seal for 10 hours only to have the seal drag itself up on an ice floe to be gutted by a bear. Overall, the series was hailed equal parts masterpiece of cinematography and downer. And that's why I'm proud to release my new 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth Happy Endings. With clever editing and visual effects, this time every animal walks away a winner. Let's take a look. Here we have a cheetah sneaking up on a tiny rabbit cooling itself by the local watering hole. The cheetah prepares to pounce, and then we cut away to this delightful waterfall with the caption, "The cheetah proceeded to walk the rabbit home." Here's one more. This baby puffin has wandered away from its mother and towards a pit full of boa constrictors. I should add the puffin is quite lost. As you can see, the boas have recognized the fluffy intruder. The puffin cries out for its mother, and a shower of colorful red balloons fills the entire screen, obscuring what we can only assume is an impromptu party. Whoops, there's a chunk of bloody beak. Back to the editing bay with that one. If you'd love a highly edited version of nature where nothing bad ever happens, try Animals of Earth Happy Endings today. Coming soon, Natural Disasters in Reverse, or The Hungry Hungry Volcano That Gobbled Up All the Lava. Cheers! Damn it, this tea's gone cold.
While we wait for players to join, why not pour yourself your favorite drink and hold it in front of the screen so that we can see if our targeted advertising is working?
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
The following Binge Pipe programming is brought to you by Liquidirt. Liquidirt. Tastes like mud.
I tell you what, though, man, life is different now. Life is different. Especially kids. All you hear now is, can I have screen time? Can I have screen time? My nephew kept asking me that question, and I said, sure. And then I plopped him in front of my screen door. I said, that was my screen time as a kid. I have an irrational fear of change.
So we did some digging, and Kara, the guy you've been talking to online, isn't who he says he is.
Oh no, did I get catfished?
Well, in this case, it was more than one person doing it, so we call it getting groupered.
It was a whole group?
And they did it on purpose.
That one's not a fish.
Looks like someone went to school.
I'm done here.
All of our Binge Pipe testimonials come from real people, not actors. Actors are not real people.
Truffles and tea cakes and truffles. I love them exactly the same. If you asked me to pick, I'd say that's a trick because I love them exactly the same. Oh!
Sure, we're just an island of talking horses, but can't we treat our island with respect? What? Were you all raised in a barn? You were? All of you?
This is taking longer than expected. Just kidding. We prepare for everything. Everything.
Apple, fork,
highway,
telephone, democracy,
binge pipe. We're just another thing. Don't worry about it.
You're not ready for all this new Binge Pipe content, but check out these shows anyway, you risk taker.
Oh God, no. No, I'm changing.
Something's happening to all the boys at Rosedale High.
Yeah, it's puberty.
I thought this would have happened sooner.
Bears versus ducks. It pretty much plays out how you'd expect.
Hey guys, what's up? So if you saw my last vid, then you know I took a photo of myself every day for a year. Thanks for all the positive feedback. It was a really fun project, and I learned something about myself while doing it. It turns out I'm a narcissist.
It's worse than we thought, sir. Those giant snakes are heading towards Earth.
Binge Pipe is a streaming service that will not steal your pets. We're not saying other streaming services will, but we're the only one that's promised we won't.
Hi, I'm Sam. I've lived in this quaint New England town my whole life, which maybe isn't that long to you per se, but to me, it's a lifetime. Maybe when you're coming of age in New England.
Hey, Ma! Grab that wicked pizza!
And you're a lobster.
Yeah, Ma, the one doing a monologue!
You gotta be ready to go out on your own.
It bit me! The lobster got in my car!
See you in hell!
It's parked in my car, Ma! The monologuing lobster is parked in my car in Harvard Yard, Ma!
So everyone has disappeared?
More like half the population?
Of Earth?
That we know of, yes.
But everything is different now because we're in space?
Unclear.
Is this a flashback?
Also unclear.
But we definitely have to defuse this bomb, right?
That part seems obvious.
I mean, I'm just making sure we're on the same page here.
This fall on the Exposition.
And, wait, are we related?
Unclear.
Damn it.
We're waiting for players to join, so there is still time to change shirts. Not that we can see you in that terrible shirt.
I'm a mom.
I'm a millennial. I'm really into movies where people eat takeout food. I don't even care what the movie's about. I just feel good when I watch those scenes.
We are Binge Pipe!
Coming soon to Binge Pipe, this.
Hey kids, do you like sharing? Yeah! Do you like oversharing at a work event, causing a cataclysmic rift between you and your peers that you can never erase?
This week on Captain Funtime's World of Hard Adult Lessons.
911, what's your emergency? I think my husband's dead. He's been shot. Okay, where are you? 1442 Willow Street. It's going to be a few minutes before an ambulance team gets there. I'm going to give you instructions in the meantime, okay? Okay. All right. The first thing I need you to do is record the murder scene. Get a few different angles and maybe add a slow pan to a wall of family portraits. Oh yeah, that'd be really nice. What? Ma'am, please stay calm. We need you to film a few things for the potential true crime doc about your husband. True crime doc? What are you talking about? Ma'am, I need you to calm down and listen. It's crucial that we get some B-roll right now or, production is gonna drag on for this project. I am not filming that! Well, then can you at least get some footage of a neighbor acting weird or saying something cryptic? Or could you get some footage of maybe a crow flying from a telephone wire, landing on a fence?
To enter the game, simply go to the website on your screen using your phone or other device and enter the room code. Or if you're a member of our extrasensory trial program, simply think the room code very hard.
I tell you though, kids are a lot different these days. Just this morning, I was on the bus, and I heard a young person talking about how they were having trouble building a deck. So naturally, I chimed in with some carpenter advice, but it turns out they were talking about making a dank PowerPoint presentation. I mean, has the world lost its gosh darn mind? I romanticize the past, even though I shouldn't.
You've
heard of a tables, ladders, and chairs match, but this week on Wrestling is Everywhere, we are taking the competition to a new level by having it in the middle of a fully operational high-end furniture and home decor store.
I'm gonna rip you apart, sectional by sectional, armoire to footstool, because you are a sham, and matching duvet set. You're going to seasonal table runner for your life until you throw in your tea towel. You're about to hit the grounds, because here comes the French press.
Hi, I'm looking for wall sconces.
No! This week on Wrestling is Everywhere.
Hey man, you succulent.
It sure is taking a long time to start this game, but Binge Pipe has time. We have all the time in the world. Looking to become a professional live streamer? It's never been easier thanks to the Binge Pipe Streamer program. Just listen to these satisfied streamers.
I couldn't believe how easy it was to stream with Binge Pipe.
It was like super easy to get started.
There was almost no setup.
There was literally no setup.
No complicated sign-up process. You just click a button and stream.
Sometimes I was streaming without even clicking the button.
I'm not totally sure what that button does, actually.
I started out just streaming games, but now I can't stop streaming.
Seriously?
Binge Pipe would like to express its deep regret for investing in You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, another distraction from the futility of life.
Hey, Cookie here. I'm gonna ask you some questions and heck, I don't know, maybe fall in love? Every day I count my lucky stars, you all exist. So let's make this happen.
Time for question 1.
First, hot privates in your area. What's the highest star rating a United States general can receive on Yelp? A 3-star, 4-star general, a 4-star, 4-star general, a 5-star, 4-star general, or a 6-star, 4-star general? So what'd you pick? Yelp reviews go as high as 5 stars. Now go back to Yelp to find a 5-star General Tso's chicken.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not try only the freshest references? Which of these 80s catchphrases best describes the story of Icarus? Wax on, wax off, where's the beef, I'll be back, or gag me with a spoon? So who got it? No, you won't. Icarus flew on wings made of wax and feathers until the sun melted his wings, causing him to fall to his death. Which is like grody to the max.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Up next, high on Mount Doom. And this is the one question to rule them all because it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a location mentioned in the Lord of the Rings books, a cannabis store in Denver, Colorado, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Lord of the Rings, a cannabis store, or both. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Golden Hall. Frosted Leaf. Gladden Fields. town. Green Dragon. Legal. Farmer Maggot's Field. Not a lot of rock stars, but decent rhythm section. But player 4, you really dropped the ball.
Actions have been taken to ensure you have a better playing experience.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways.
Well, then let's get on with it.
Binge Pipe, your loyal friend that's also a company.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, the call is coming from inside the ballad. Sorry, I've got to get this. Hello. It's for Danny Boy. Who's calling? The hills are calling. The war is calling. The pipes are calling. Or the cream is calling. Hope you like what you picked. Danny Boy, probably the most famous Irish tune of them all, begins with, "Oh, Danny Boy, the pipes are calling." Yeah, it's weird for them to call instead of texting, but what are you gonna do? They're a bunch of pipes. I call this one. Look, I didn't see it either, but I still know who's in it. Which actor from the 2017 movie Justice League is probably the most badass in real life because of their military training? The one who played Superman, the one who played Batman, the one who played Wonder Woman, or the one who played Aquaman? Okay, who chose what? Superman is super wrong. Aquaman is never the right answer. Gal Gadot served 2 years in the Israeli Defense Forces as a combat trainer. She would have joined the Air Force too, but she couldn't find her invisible jet. Round 1 is dead to me. Here's who's going to live the longest. I mean, current score rankings.
Currently, player 3 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you are not good at doing this. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one I like to call, she's a total Dharma queen. Which Buddhist is living their best life? The one reincarnated in the animal realm? The one reincarnated in the Deva realm? The one reincarnated in the ghost realm? Or the one reincarnated in the Naraka realm? Let's see how that shook out. Not in this life. In the 6 realms of rebirth, the spirits with the most karma transcend to the Deva realm, aka the God realm. And that realm looks good on you. Work it, Diva.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question with air horns or a question about air horns? Choose on your devices now. We have a tie. Binge Pipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
béret a rétréci. 7.
Oh, here's a good one. A question about air horns. I wrote a poem about air horns, and you can help me with the ending. It's true that I'm an air horn addict. I love them because they are rheumatic, pneumatic, chromatic, or phlegmatic. Let's see who got it. Air horns are pneumatic devices, meaning they use compressed air. Compressed air is also what I call the air coming from my... Sorry, I had to get at least one in there.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here we have masked flusators. Which icky superhero is most likely to be a carrier of Lyme disease? Batman, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, or the Tick? Brace yourself. Player 1 just screwed everyone. Didn't you say you wanted to change your name? I love this part. My wrong answer senses are tingling. Lyme disease is a tick-borne disease. These communicable diseases are why I avoid shared superhero universes. That screw is a good move, Player 1. Spend this wisely. Take a good look at that binge pipe customer satisfaction feel. I can't believe I had to say that out loud.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because your LinkedIn profile shows you took a job in Silicon Valley after taking time off playing house and working in The Office, you might enjoy Thomas Middleditch, Martin Starr, Kumail Nanjiani, or Zach Woods.
And how do we do?
Zach Woods starred in all 3 TV comedies, Playing House, The Office, and Silicon Valley.
This one's called Better Living Through Pants Sweating. Which horror movie sounds like it could be a gritty adaptation of lifestyle expert Marie Kondo's 2014 best-selling book about her KonMari method? The Purge, The Cabin in the Woods, It Follows, or Get Out? Okay, what'd you pick?
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
Marie Kondo is the author of The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, the Japanese art style of decluttering and organizing, which, spoiler, involves getting rid of a lot of your household items. Nothing makes me scream more than getting rid of possessions I haven't used in 5 years. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. The shape of you. I sure hope you're in good mental shape. Good luck. Player 3's got it! Way to go, Player 3. Commence loud and slowly intensifying slow clap. Are you doing it? This is great, right? Yeah.
You don't know Jack!
Binge Pipe has no choice but to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we will accept your peaceful surrender.
Hey there, Cookie Masterson is the name, and this game is my game. Looking cozy in here. Yeah, let's get going before we make any more friends. Okay, it's time.
Time for question 1.
First question. Adult Swim fan. Note to self, remove dated reference to 2002 thriller Swim Fan before game's release. I keep hearing about this cartoon Rick and Morty. What's it about? Rick and his grandfather Morty? Rick and his uncle Morty? Rick and his dad Morty? Or Morty and his grandfather Rick? Okay, let's take a look. Is this where I yell Pickle Rick? Rick and Morty is about a boy named Morty and his dangerous genius grandfather Rick. Sounds good. Maybe I should become way too obsessed with it.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Next, screaming for merci. What would be a geographically accurate subtitle if FX did a spin-off of American Horror Story called French Horror Story? FHS Frankenstein's Monster, FHS Opera Phantom, FHS Headless Horseman, or FHS Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde? It's a two-parter. Who picked what? This has suddenly turned very ugly. The Phantom of the Opera was originally published by French author Gaston Leroux in 1909. I'd watch French Horror Story just in hopes of seeing a haunted bidet.
Why don't we do it with free?
Behold, oh holy grain, and it's time for a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's an Egyptian deity or a type of whole grain. Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between Egyptian deity or whole grain. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Pharaoh. Osiris. Amaranth. Teth. Anubis. Tefnut. Afrika. Way to go, most of you. But player 3, you failed in ways numbers can't truly explain.
Binge Pipe customer retention protocol has been activated.
Oh great, it's the voice lady.
Your poor performance has earned you a screw.
You want to use that sucker on the other players to trip them up during a question.
Perks you can only get through Binge Pipe.
I don't need you anymore.
Feast your eyes upon this. The international struggle is real. What's an example of a First World War problem? Hitler invaded Poland on my birthday. The Battle of Midway is happening, and I have nothing to wear. Senator McCarthy has hearings, but isn't really listening to me. Or, look sharp. Player 3 decided to screw. Let's get this question trending. What'd you guys pick? The assassination of Archduke Ferdinand marked the start of World War I. It also marked the end of our relationship. I will not speak to him anymore. Nice use of the screw, player 3. Have some cash. Coming up next, we're listening, you're listening. Oh, all right, it's one of these.
Binge Pipe recommends. Because you've been diagnosed with hypoesthesia, we thought you would enjoy the song Stressed Out, I Can't Feel My Face, Wake Me Up, or Cool for the Summer.
Let's see how that shook out.
Hypoesthesia is a lack of sensitivity to touch stimuli, so this song by The Weeknd is very relatable. Media that numbs your senses is just one of the many special features offered by Binge Pipe.
That's it for round 1. Numbers, numbers, show me numbers.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, I want to help you. Please let me in. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
There is no hiding from Tomorrow we march on Olive Garden. What might a protest sign read that was pro-anti-pasto? Give me my just desserts, pry my appetizers from my cold dead hand. Hey, hey, ho, ho, this pasta entree has to go. Or make salad, not war. Well, well. Player 1 just let loose a screw. Hope you're a fast typer. Hope you like what you picked. Antipasto is the appetizer in an Italian meal. I once saw an antipresto. That's the appetizer magician that comes before the main one. Nice screw job, player 1. I believe this belongs to you.
Las payeurs se moquent de moi. 7.
And now, make like a hot drink and leaves. Which of these is not a real type of tea that can be spilled? I heard Chad steals green tea from the break room. Jen isn't a blonde, she dyes her hair with white tea. I saw Gladys and black tea making out in the break room. Or Brent has a secret family with red tea in another state. And how'd we do? Rumor is, you're wrong. There is no tea variety officially known as red tea. But Brent really does need to get his life together.
Hey, question.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a question where Cookie gets mad or a question where Cookie gets even? Pick an option on your device now. Your choices cancel each other out. Binge Pipe will choose for you.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Try this on for size. A question where I get even. A math question. Which of these numbers just can't even? The sum of an odd number and an odd number, the product of an even number and an odd number, the sum of an odd number and an even number, or the product of an even number and an even number. Okay, let's take a look. When you add an odd number and an even number, the answer is always odd. The nice thing about being really bad at math, you might look at the scores and think you're winning. Introducing, first I'd like to spank the Academy. Which movie won an Oscar for Best Picture in 2006? A film with the same name as a group of crows, a film with the same name as a group of rhinos, a film with the same name as a group of bees, or a film with the same name as a group of sheep? Let's see who got it. Good effort. Good effort. Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? A group of rhinos is called a crash, and the Paul Haggis film Crash won Best Picture in 2006. Brokeback Mountain should have won. It's taken 12 years of therapy for me to get to a point where I can say that plainly and without anger, but Brokeback Mountain should have won. Okay, I've said it. It's done.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
This one's known as In Development. What was Kumail Nanjiani's first role? An embryo, a zygote, a fetus, or a phalanx? Okay, who chose what? The zygote is formed as soon as a sperm fertilizes an egg, and it's the earliest role Kumail, as well as all humans, held on this list. To be fair, it was a pretty small role, but he did beat out millions of applicants for the part. You made it to the attack. Ah, I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Animal parts. Animals are made up of lots of parts. I hope you know what they are. Good luck. Player 2 takes it! Nicely done, Player 2. There are no small victories, except this one. You barely won. I guess what I'm saying is...
You don't know Jack!
like menu screens, you'll love
I have a black with 2 sugar for careful contents may be hot. Anyone? The name on the cup says careful contents may be hot. Wait a minute.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena. And together, we are about to change your lives.
That's right, Lena. Right now, I'm looking at 4 lucky people on a rocket ship to riches.
Great! So now that the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple, by unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
That's right, Lena. And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do something we call market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila! You've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Fantastic. Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't forget to spice it up with a little color. We're halfway home.
Uh-oh, drawing time's almost done. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that makes people say, "Take all my money, take it right now."
Let's go.
We're halfway home.
Let's get a move on. Time's almost up. Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly. Now, let's see those inventions. Great job, everyone! Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Got all that? Good. Let's go.
Great! Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did.
Way to go! Close, but no cigar.
Ka-ching!
So sad. That's all.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems, you'll all tackle the same problem. Oh.
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck! And the honor of choosing that final problem goes to you. Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. Good choice. Okay, you know what's next. Let's draw.
We're at the halfway point. Okay, let's wrap those drawings up. Okay, time for titles and taglines. Okay, you should be halfway done. Not to rush you, but the clock's a tick. All right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back.
Stand clear and watch us work. Hey, Tobes, seems as if you have a problem.
You bet I do, Lena. I'm too darn old to do this.
That's a doozy. Well, have I got just the thing for you. It's just a little thing called...
Oh yeah, that sounds great, but what does it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. This looks great, Lena, but without a tagline, I'm afraid I just won't remember it.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Excelsior!
We have witnessed pure genius. And that's how it's done, everybody. All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck!
close, but no cigar.
Sorry, Charlie.
Way to go! Nailed it!
That's it.
Congratulations! You clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Patently stupid, that's what they say. If you've got an idea, hey, just tell us today. People have problems, but what can you do?